What's good with the people, man? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on this technology trap Thursday? You know what I'm talking about? Brett, what you talking about? I'm gonna get to it. You know what I'm talking about? What's good, people? Like, hee hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, all my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You know what I'm talking about? You can go to 76 MacArthur Giants Liquor. You know what I'm talking about? You can go to 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody put them in they stores in the hundreds. Thank you, him, man. You know what I'm talking about? But now you know, you can come to Baby Cuz. Baby Cuz got him. You know what I'm talking about? Baby Cuz got him. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see him? You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, man, you can go and grab you one off of Amazon, man. Make sure you cop you a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? What's that? Swing that finger, yeah, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Worldwide INC, Worldwide Incorporated. What does that mean, baby? Because it means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Indugu, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rude, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next, man. Same thing, bruh. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get through these disclaimers. You know what I'm talking about? But before we do that, you know what I'm talking about? Coffee Chronicles. Classic roast. Piping hot. Let's get through these disclaimers, man. Now, good brother like myself, good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug usage, nope. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug sellage, nope. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no alcohol consumption, no. You know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip of the sippage. You know what I'm talking about? Sip of the sippage. Rose, yeah, all the, you know what I'm talking about? A good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? No, I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. No, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no domestic violence. No siree bub. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your hands off the people. People, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't, you know what I'm talking about? Promote, you know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity, nope. No siree bub. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Me, not shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Me, all I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we don't know how much time we got, young ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm talking about? But a good brother like myself, I ain't prejudiced. Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people. You know what I'm talking about? Me. They was talking to me. Man, I ain't got no problems with nobody, man. He was talking to me, man. I love everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to the YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, man. Come on over here. Hey, check it out, man. Come fuck with your partner. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about, man? Man, what's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this technology trap Thursday? You feel me? Shout out to everybody who thought an air fryer was a crackpot. Can't wait to use it. Yeah, I see. Fuck it. Hey y'all, this is gonna be one of them another one of them unpopular videos from the baby cuz. You know what I'm talking about? Now look, man. I repeat, y'all. I don't have no problems with nobody. Love everybody. Wouldn't give a fuck what you did. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just gonna run it by you how I see it. You know what I'm talking about? So now look at here, y'all. This technology trap. Now I know y'all hear me, man. These behaviors and woo. Now listen, I feel that way. I do. But I'm also one of these people that understand that YouTube is entertainment, folks. It just is. YouTube is entertainment. Now, the part I don't like about YouTube is how they making the streets part of the entertainment. I just don't think there's no room. There should be no room on this shit for that. You know what I'm talking about? I just don't believe we should make the streets the entertainment. I just don't believe that anything on social media should drift over into the streets. I don't believe you should come up here like you be involved in an open murder case you talking on that might be make it bad for somebody, or you instigating something on this shit, man, that can spill out into the streets. That's the only thing I disagree with. But like, man, do what the fuck you do, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Do what you do. Because I realize the difference in this shit. And it's people. See, these one of them videos I might have to make 2 or 3 of. Because people, what we don't like to do, bro, we don't like to hold ourselves accountable. You know what I'm talking about? We just don't. We don't like to hold ourselves accountable. Like everything that happened to us, we blame it on somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? So we really be career victims and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I'm gonna tell you why I don't block anybody or I don't unsubscribe from anybody, and this is the reason I don't. Because if I don't fuck with you, bro, I just don't fuck with you. You feel me? I'm not one of them niggas you'll be live. If I hop on your live, I'm gonna say what's good with the people. You get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be watching just to see, because I told y'all the other day, the problem we nosy. And because we nosy, we want to blame it on other people for us not having willpower or any self-control of ourselves. But the reason I don't block people or unsubscribe to them is for this reason right here. Now, say you had 400 subscribers or whatever, right? And you said something that somebody might not like. You feel me? Then they started a campaign or whatever trying to make what you said, even though they took it wrong, bigger than what it was. So you have 400 subscribers. And then you woke up, you only had 20. That would fuck you up. You'll be wondering you know what I'm talking about? That would fuck you up. That's why I don't unsubscribe to people. If I don't look at that shit, I just ain't gonna look at you, bro. I'm just not gonna look at you. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna unsubscribe, you feel me? Because I understand that shit might affect some of the money you have been making, you know what I'm talking about? Now, I get it, but like to me, I'm just talking about to me, y'all. I don't have no problem with nobody doing nothing. I'm not ridiculing anybody for what the fuck they do, you know what I'm talking about? I'm just telling you how Brett runs, you know what I'm talking about? To me, like, I can't get mad at somebody and unsubscribe for them. To me, that's like a female action. That's like me trying to do something that, like, okay, you want to do me, I'm going to unsubscribe for you. There you go. It's like you a nigga trying to get review. I don't worry about that shit. I'm just not going to listen to you, bro. I have enough self-control to not look, you know what I'm talking about? And I think that's what we, as people, we want to put that shit on other people. We want to make it seem like the internet is evil, and I mean, it can be. It could be good too, just depending on what the fuck you got your eyes on. You get what I'm saying? But it ain't the internet, it's the people. And people, this is what we gotta realize, bruh. As people, a lot of us be broken, and we be 42 fake and trying to act like we happy and just trying to act like we whole and all this shit. You get what I'm saying? So we come to the internet looking for other shit to make us whole. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I don't get, like, I throw it out there, bro. Let's stop talking about them open murder cases, bro. Let's stop making shit on here drifting to the street. Other than that, man, I realize it's entertainment. This shit just like WWF wrestling. So if you didn't got confused and you didn't came up here and you didn't believe one of these niggas or something, bro, that's on you. That's just on you, because I think these niggas just in a WWF costume trying to appease their audience. You know what I'm talking about? That's all I think. I don't take this shit for real life, bro. I think that's another problem we got as people, man. We be trying to run away from the real life. You get what I'm saying? So we come to the internet to, I don't know, feel better about ourselves, I guess. But I don't look at a nigga on here, bro, and believe that shit, bro. So it's like, it's something wrong with you if you come to this shit looking for something else to make yourself feel whole, bro. If you come to the YouTube or you know, wherever it is, if you come to some social media shit, bro, trying to figure out some game how to holler at a bitch, or just like some game like about real life. I ain't talking about no shit like you looking up how to make some type of food, or if you bought a tow truck or something and you looking up how to run them. I ain't talking about no shit like that, bro. I'm talking about you don't got nothing else better to do in your life, but then to go to one of these niggas you done chose up off YouTube and listen to them and you believe that shit and you trying to implement that, the bread, that's on you, folks. It just is. And I think that's the biggest problem we have as people. We be broke as a motherfucker, and we be trying to put a band-aid on that shit, and we be trying to run away from ourselves. You get what I'm saying? Because we the easiest people to brainwash, bruh. We just is. And they done brainwashed us, you feel me? And that's why you see the behaviors on this shit dripping into the street. Because there's some kind of, a lot of people is broken, folks. So they come here and they start trying to imitate the motherfucker they see on TV or whatever the fuck they watching. You know what I'm talking about? That's not on the person you watching. That's on you, folks. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't know who you is, it's going to be easy for you to drift off into somebody else. You know what I'm talking about? It just is, man. But they've been brainwashing us forever. And I'm finna say something right now that's unpopular. Because as people, we need to stop blaming other people for our brokenness. You know what I'm talking about? If you're not stable in your mind, I'm not trying to make fun of mental health people or whatever, but if you're not right, bruh, you know you're not right. And you can't put no band-aid over that shit. You just can't, folks. So the technology trap Thursday, man, if you watch this shit and you, like, people get trapped inside this shit. And the reason people get trapped inside of this shit is because they don't like who they is on earth. You get what I'm saying? So you can come to this motherfucker and create an alternate reality for yourself. You get what I'm saying? Don't nobody like you in the real world. You can come here, you got friends, all that old Mr. Rogers make-believe shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? That's on you. You, like, just in life, period, bruh. You gotta have some kind of self-discipline, some kind of willpower, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Not to do something. It, like, if you wake up and the first thing you want to do is get to looking at other people and shit, bruh, that's just on you. You's nosy. And I was just speaking on this shit the other day. Can't nobody stay. It ain't nobody else's fault that you're nosy. It just ain't. Something pop up, nigga, I'm not watching that shit, bro. I'm just not gonna watch it. I don't feel the need to be nosy. Like, man, I wonder what they talking about. Because I don't wonder what they talking about, bro. I don't click on that shit just because it's on my phone. I don't go to Facebook and look at, like, I don't keep track of my enemies and shit, bro. People I don't like. You know what I'm talking about? I just don't, bro. I don't keep track of that shit. But we in the state that we in as people, bro, because we just easy to brainwash, folks. They implement anything and we gonna run with it. Like I say, I'm finna say something that's very unpopular. Now, once again, don't have nothing against the Bible, church people. I don't have nothing against that shit. I'm just trying to show y'all the brainwashing, man. And it's being implemented. Now, let them tell it, we was in Africa, right? Do y'all realize people came and forced the religion on us, bro? Do you realize the same people that we talking about now that's oppressing us and shit, them the same people that came and gave you a book. They gave you a book. They told you. They gave you a book and they told you this is God's word. They didn't show you. They just told you this was God's word. The same person that you say oppressing us and doing all this shit, the man came over there and gave you a book and say this is God's word and you got to abide by this. And that's when the brainwashing kicked in, bruh. It just did, folks. Because you can go to a part in the Bible, right? Once again, I don't have nothing against the Bible. And it says, be a good slave to your master. And if you ask somebody about that, watch what they tell you. And like I say, I don't got nothing wrong with the Bible, bro. God, none of that, bro. That's why I just don't get into it. You get what I'm saying? Because if we using logic, but when you ask somebody that, so the God say that, this is what they're going to try to tell you. They're going to say, no, God was talking about himself, even though God said it. God didn't say you be a good slave to me. He said you be a good slave to your master. You know what I'm talking about? It was him talking. But if you ask somebody that, they're going to switch that shit. If you ask somebody about you could take a Bible verse and ask 50 different people and they're going to give you 50 different explanations, bro. They're going to give you 50 different explanations. When it's supposed to be God's word, it's just supposed to be one explanation for what he said. But that ain't going to happen. You gonna make that shit mean what you want it to mean at that time. That's what you gonna do. And the other brainwashing, they got it to where if you come and you question anything about the Bible or anything, that automatically makes you the devil. So the moment you start talking about some shit, bro, people gonna shut down on you because they automatically see you as the devil. Oh man, come on, y'all. The Bible is the #1 selling book in America. And I just want to know who copied, just like RB said, who copied the Bible is copywritten, man. I wonder who getting paid for it. So you mean to tell me God getting paid for his word? Where's the money going, man? Who is getting the money off of the Bible? You know what I'm talking about? Where is it going? You know what I'm talking about? That shit just we've been brainwashed for a while, y'all. And they brainwash you to defend some shit they gave you. That's just like me coming to give you a book and tell you this is what Eddie Murphy said. You know what I'm talking about? Is you gonna believe that shit? I don't know. But that's what they did, folks. And we just been passed down that shit, passed down that shit, passed down that shit. You get what I'm saying? Because at the bottom line, after all this shit, bruh, you gonna have to be who you is in your real life. So whoever you is in your real life to the people that's around you, bruh, that's how you gonna be perceived on earth. And this is another way that shit got popular. Because you could come up here and you could just create something, you feel me? And I keep telling y'all this shit is entertainment. So if you come here and you look at this shit, anything different than entertainment, that's kind of on you. It just is, bruh. If you choose to believe one of these people up here, what they saying, bruh, that's on you. It just is, folks. I don't get why people go, like so many people go somewhere else to try to, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? Every day I wake up, I feel the same way I do about myself. I love me some me. You know what I'm talking about, man? So I don't really trip off all that shit, man. Because at the end, you still got to live. You know what I'm talking about? You got to keep it even with the universe, man. And the universe going to make sure you keep it even with them. But on this technology trap Thursday, that's the trap, man. People getting trapped up in this shit, man. This shit is entertainment. But somehow, flatliners, motherfuckers blending this shit into real life. I told you they been brainwashing us as a whole, bruh. They brainwashing us. And just think about this, bruh. Everybody, because I know y'all gonna be, a lot of people gonna stop messing with bruh because it seems like I'm picking on church people. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm not, bruh. Bruh, just peep the, told you I'm just a logical nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I just am, bruh. So I just get to looking at shit and breaking that shit down with my own common sense. You know what I'm talking about, bruh? And a lot of shit just don't make sense to me, bruh. And I can see the game in it. And I'm going to tell you, that's why I irritate people. That's why I irritate people. Because I can see that shit. You know what I'm talking about? And I say something that a lot of times just ain't the popular opinion of the public. You know what I'm talking about? But they been fooling us, bruh. And they got you thinking, like if somebody come with their own ideology or whatever and they don't line up with yours, they the devil. You get what I'm saying? Oh, nigga ain't said nothing bad, bruh. I love God, you know what I'm talking about? Pray every day, bruh. I just know game when I see it, folks. There's a lot of shit motherfuckers can't explain, you know what I'm talking about? And they just gonna, you know what I'm talking about? They gonna get back to what God said, bruh. Come on, bruh. Can I come hand you a book and tell you this is God's word? I just can't, bruh. But you know who did and who can? Y'all ain't gonna listen to bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all gonna listen to that motherfucker, bruh. Love is free. I keep telling you, man. So don't end up paying for it. Love is free, bruh. They come with all this shit to play with your head, then they sell that shit to you. That's what they do. They sell it to you. And you gonna buy it. Because for some reason you need something to believe in. Besides your goddamn self. I don't know. But if you really want to keep it real, the technology trap is you. It's whatever caught your motherfucking attention and got, you know what I'm talking about? The technology trap is you. These people ain't doing nothing. They just throwing something out there. It's on you to bite. And that's what I wanted to tell y'all, man. Only way somebody can sell you a dream is if you buy it. And with that one right there, man, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of love.